Australia is considered one of the most famous continents for the accumulation of invasive animals on its lands. Billions of animals are more than they need and are depleting resources. Whenever they plant any crop, they are surprised by rabbits, camels, and emus that eat it. And that's why Australia has resorted to exterminating animals and killing them to get rid of them. But why does Australia not export these animals to countries in need? And why don't they bring in predators and spread them across the continent to solve the crisis? All this and more we will know in today's episode. But before we start, like the video and subscribe to the channel. And let's get started. After the number of rats in Australia reached millions, some of us may think that spreading some cats can eliminate mice. We all learned that cats kill and feed on mice. I am sorry to tell you, my dear, that Australia is filled with millions of cats too. Australia currently has 10 million cats. Every single cat kills 390 mammals, 130 birds, and 225 reptiles annually. This means that cats kill approximately 1.5 billion animals every year. This caused the extinction of 22 different species of mammals. The breeding of cats was so frightening that the cats became very wild. And the size of the cat has reached 3 times the size of a normal cat. Here we must be surprised and ask a very important question. Why didn't all these cats eat rats in Australia? In fact, there is no clear reason. For example, other mammals may be easier to catch than mice for cats. Also, when we release the cat in the wild, you will not be able to force it to hunt a certain species. Currently, feral cats are classified as invasive animals. Of course, Australia is trying to get rid of them like the rest of the continent's invasive animals. In the mid-40s of the 18th century, some Brits decided to bring a group of red foxes to Australia. This is so that they can multiply and be able to practice hunting. And with the number of rabbits exceeding millions at that time, hunters believed that this would be a suitable environment for foxes to breed. But the problem is that the foxes were not concentrated at all in hunting rabbits, and she preferred to attack farms more and hunt young goats. Thus, it caused the extinction of 20 different species of mammals, and they had no effect on the presence of rabbits in Australia. The biggest disaster is that the number of red foxes has become a new crisis. In 2012, the number reached more than 7 million foxes. Currently, Australia is resorting to poisons and shooting them to try to get rid of them. This means that any predatory animal will enter Australia to eliminate the animals in it. It will certainly multiply and cause a new crisis. Most Arab countries wish to have livestock like Australia. When we see them killing rabbits, camels, and birds, you feel that you want to tell them what you do. We have been hoping to eat one rabbit for months. Why does Australia not export animals to Arab countries and get rid of them? At the outset, we must understand that the stages of exporting animals must go in a certain order. And if we assume that we will talk about exporting camels, the beginning will be camel hunting and immunization programs against diseases. After that, we enter the stage of shipping it to any other country. Taming and hunting camels is not an easy task. Hunting must be done by the indigenous people of Australia or farm owners. The price of a camel after being hunted and tamed will be around $200. But the real problem lies in the cost of shipping camels to Arab countries. Any country thinking of importing animals from Australia should be close to it. And this is because the subject remains rewarding and the camels reach you at a relatively competitive price. For example, the distance between Egypt and Australia is approximately 12,000 kilometers. It means long days of sea freight. However, camels must be transported in ships specifically designated for transporting animals, and the cost of making the ship amounts to $70 million. And this is if we assume that we wanted to ship 2,000 camels on it in one trip to Saudi Arabia. This means that it can lead the Arab countries, but its cost will be very high. By the way, Australia exports thousands of camels every year to many countries to get rid of them. But also, the number of camels is not reduced. Do you have any suggestions to get rid of invasive animals in Australia? Tell me below in the comments. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you later.